Hey guys, it's Lord of Snake Six here, and after trying to figure out how to put this thing back together, I'm going to show you how to make my sleek little commando, Senate commando, security, I don't know, hover, I don't know what you want to call it, but it looks like it'd be on like the streets of Coruscant, or in the Coruscant air, somewhere like that, you know, in the Coruscant traffic. What we got here is we got the set, which is 3648. That's set 3648, and it's all you need from the set is the police car. So if you like the police car, then probably you should not do this. But if you're willing to wreck the police car to get this cool little speeder, look at the end to be sure you know what you're getting yourself into. So that's the police car. That's all you're gonna need. You can just do whatever you want with the rest of the stuff. And there's also extra pieces after you're finished with it. And this is what I did with the extra pieces of the police car. Well, and then my sister put in the minifig and stuff. We're gonna have Senate Commando there for later to put in there. But for now, let's go ahead and show you how it's done. First, I'm gonna try. Nah, I don't think that'll work because it's too close together. Well, the pieces you're gonna need are just pause the video and look at it. Here, I'll show you an overhead piece of this one. This piece actually does look a little tricky to find. So, yeah. Then there's all these pieces, the ones with the pegs. Those right there. Those. There you go. And then this piece is kind of... This is another one of those pieces back down there. And there's those. And then that's that one. Those white pieces I just left on there because they're sort of tricky to get off. So sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. So I just didn't mess with them. But let's go ahead and start off with this part over here first, because this is the side that wrecked me and I want to kind of go ahead and get it over with so I don't mess up. First, you're going to need to put that piece on. It's got the pegs. And you need to make sure when you're finished, I'll show you in a little bit, that this piece right here needs to be a certain way, because to make these look like guns or whatever you want to really call them. These little pieces going right here, just give me a second, I'm actually going to put those on while the camera's down, because it's going to want to be one of those things where it flips over and stuff. But as you can see, those go on just like that, facing this way, because this is the outside. It's facing outside. Next, we're going to start off with this part, which is another part that kind of made me mad. It made me mess up like 5 times. And I'm sure right at this second I'm probably doing it wrong too. But we'll just have to see. So, as you saw, I put on the 4 by 2 piece, like that right there. I take this piece, put the back edge on it. Back edge, not the front. Then you take this one, and then you just put it on like that on one side. Whoa, that's actually... that's a win. And then you did the same thing for the other one. And then next, sorry, that was pretty funny. You just put that on with the front. So now that it's like that, and you'll see why. So next, let's get onto the body of this, because the other end is pretty simple. Hopefully, I don't mess up. You just put these like that right there. So now it's just like that. Pretty simple. Same on each side. And then you just take these and at those 2 pegs and those 2 pegs, studs, whatever you want to call them, put it on like that, and then like that. Same with this one right here, like that. And then like that. So now they're symmetrical. Next, most all this is basically symmetrical. Next is you gotta put on this piece right there. This is the easiest part. And then that piece right there. Well, actually a while ago it did flip out on me. Next, put on this piece. And you take this piece and you put it on like that, so it gives it a nice curved edge. And this gives it a nice smooth edge too. Next, you're going to take these, and it's a nice little overhang to add to the detail of these vents, or whatever you want to call them. They could be little control panels if you wanted them to be. But earlier I said this side would probably be the front, which I'm probably wrong. I'm probably this side, because if you wanted to make these guns, it just depends on what you're doing with it. So, yeah, you can decide for yourself. Just put on these pieces like that, and like I said, you put on these 2 white pieces. They need to be like this, because then when you put on these pieces, you put them on like that right there. And yes, there's still supposed to be an overhang. And actually, I'm going to get it right now. And then that piece goes on right there. Nice smooth sides. That's pretty awesome. And then, last but not least, you take this part, and it's a little bit different, because then when you put it on there, it's basically perfect. And then it's like that. Now, there is one thing you can do. You can add like the little round bulbs to the bottom of it. I don't know what you'd call them, but you know, it makes it look like it's kind of like sitting up like that, where it hovers around, like how they used to always do the old speeders. Oh, like this one right here. Those little things, and you just put them on the bottom, so then it makes it hover a little bit better. Otherwise, it kind of scrapes. But next, spin the Senate Commando down, pull his hands up, and ta-da! There he is. He's in there, and you can put whatever you want in the back. So, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys can understand how it's put together. To me, it looked like it was pretty simple, as long as you just follow what I just said to do. Like I said, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later. So, bye.